Crop news brought to you by Heritage Tractor. Legendary products, extraordinary service. That's our heritage.
We were talking off camera in the store inside.
Yeah.
We need to mow early.
Yeah,
and get, especially for guys like me who overseed it in the fall.
Sure.
It gives that grass a chance to kind of spread and move forward.
Right. One of the other things that stimulates plants to get thicker is mowing. So as you go and mow the tops off your plants, that's what produces that lateral growth or releases that in a grass seed so that it doesn't do that, which is the opposite of our pastures. You know, in pasture management, we dump a lot of fertilizer on in the spring because that leaf and shoot growth grows all the way up. Well, that's great. It gets to return it now. It gets to make food with all those leaves. In the yard, we just mow that right off, and it never gets to use it, and it just burns it right up. So that's why the difference is there, and that's why our yards are thicker than pastures, because we mow them all the time. That density gets thicker and thicker. And that also helps you with your weeds. That also helps cut off some of the old residue that's left near the top, some of that brown junk that you see, and allows that growth to come back green and flush for you.
I think the last thing we want to leave the viewers with this morning is whatever you put down, it will soon wear off. So if you're trying to control crabgrass right now, you're going to have to reapply in 60 days.
Well,
is that about right?
Well, it depends on the product.
Okay.
That would be true for most homeowner type applications. There are commercial ones that are available that last for 5 months. So you can use some of the newer chemistries and they last for 5 months. A lot of the ones you'll find in like garden centers or Ace or big box stores, they're going to put a half rate to compete with a product that Scotts uses called pendimethalin. So it only lasts for 3 months because that's what the standard lasts for, not because they're capable of lasting longer than that. So if you go out and you buy a higher percentage one, you very well can last all through the summer. So it's okay to go ahead and put that out there and get that down early. Just like we said, just be thinking about what you're doing when you're putting it down and what am I applying. And most of the time for turf, we're applying nitrogen, which is the first number, whenever we're wanting leaf and shoot growth. We're applying phosphorus when we want root growth or reproduction or that sort of thing. Phosphorus helps things get started. That's why we put it in our starter. And then the third number is potassium, and potassium helps us with stress. So it's water movement in the plant, and you should be applying for each thing with it, not just putting an equal amount down of everything like a 13, 13, 13 and hoping for the best. Apply what your yard needs, which is about 3, the exact ratio that turf grass uses nutrients is about 30 to 3 to 10, somewhere around there. That's what it's using. And most Kansas soils have plenty of potassium and plenty of phosphorus. So just time your nitrogen properly, beware of the concentrations in the bag, and you can have a good yard. So
perfect. Thanks, Chad.
Yep, thank you very much. Yeah.